So this is the Genius Copywriting Hack. And the Genius Copywriting Hack has to do with how do you start out your copy. Okay, and what do we mean by copy if you're just new to this type of thing or you haven't heard that term before? Copy is salesmanship in print, sales copy. Okay, and so if you've ever heard that term, let me know in the comments if that makes sense to you. It's really just a term we use in advertising to talk about the words that we use and the phrases that we use to convert people into buyers. So if you can see it, I can see it. It looks like this is working. This is the genius hack that you can do for your emails, for your sales copy, and that kind of thing. If you want to know how to do this on a deeper dive, on a deeper level, then what you should do is go to chilesemail.com. That's chilesemail.com, and you can see how to do this at a much deeper dive. If somebody watching in the replay could type in that in the comments for me, it's chilesemail.com. Okay, let's get into the hack here. Sorry for the technical difficulties. So, as you can see right here, if you have XYZ, I can show you how to get result. Okay. So this is a great way to open up a sales message, open up a Facebook post, open up a tweet, open up a YouTube description, open up an email, okay? So if you have XYZ, I can show you how to get results in less time than simple activity, okay? And let's go into the the slides here. So how do we use this? If you have, so this is just an example. If you have a hot offer for your audience, I can show you how to double sales. Okay, so I'm going to repeat that again. If you have a hot offer already selling, I can show you how to double your sales in less time than it takes to take out your trash each week. Okay, so what did I do there? Well, I did a few things. Okay, so the first thing that I did, let me just go over here. The first thing that I did was I opened up a loop to get them to keep reading. Okay, and who thinks that's important, that they actually read your copy? Because a lot of times you'll hear this stuff about hey Michael, how you doing, man? Yeah, okay, so this seems like it's working. A lot of times you will hear stuff about, you've got to be as sensational as possible with your copy. You've got to be as sort of risque and thought-provoking and have the like face-melting sales messages, and that's not true. The number one goal of any copy is to get people to keep reading, right? And the more that you can do that, the higher your conversions will be. And so that's really because if you can get them to read the first sentence, then they're going to read the second sentence, then they're going to read the third sentence, then they're going to actually be more inclined to read a whole page of your copy or a whole 2 pages or a whole 30 pages, right? And that reminds me, if you want to learn how to do this at a much deeper level without being a professional copywriter, then you can go to chilesemail.com. That's chilesemail.com. I'm going to paste that on the screen so you can see it. And I think I spelled it all right. My vision's not great, so I have to lean in close. Let me see. Yep. Okay, so chilesemail.com. If somebody would paste that into the comments for me, that would be great. And so what's going to happen there? Well, you're going to see a letter that you can read, and you can even see that if-then thing that I'm using. Okay, so you'll see the if-then framework being used to get them to read that first paragraph of copy. If you would like to use email to get higher sales more often, so if you would like to get big results, then, here's what I have for you today, right? So it's this common if-then framework that works really, really, really well to open up a sales message, to get more people to read, and to get more people to buy. So, again, right here, you're looking at if you, and this is just like a framework. So if you XYZ, okay, so if you would like to lose weight naturally, I can show you how to get result they want. Okay, so that's the first sort of portion. If you are suffering from migraines, I can show you how to get results. So if you're suffering from migraines, I can show you how to easily get rid of crushing headaches. And you could also say in less time, or in time, we can put this in here, in time frame. Or another formula could be this one right here. So if you XYZ, I can show you how to get result without. So this is the without bad thing they hate. Okay, so in the comments, let me know if you can see that. Okay, does that? Let me go back to the full screen here. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate it, man. So yeah, this is the type of frameworks and stuff that you're going to see how to use inside of the email course at chilesemail.com. And there's some other stuff too on how to get higher conversions more often. And if you're smart, you'll take what I show you in that course through email and adapt it to your social media posts. But this right here is the secret key. Okay, this is the and I'll even like blow it up bigger here so you can see it on the slide. So if you XYZ, if you want to, and if you just joined us, we are talking about how to use a little copywriting hack to get higher sales more often. And this type of framework is stuff that's over at the chilesemail.com course. Okay, so if you XYZ, I can show you how to get results. So if you have back pain, I can show you how to naturally relieve any and all stress without dangerous surgery. Okay, so you can see right here that we're using that time frame. Okay, we're using that without bad thing happening, or without. So you see how without dangerous surgery, without drugs. If you have crushing back pain, I can show you how to get result they want, right? Whatever that would be, without bad thing they hate doing, right? So how would you model this for your own business? So I want to see if this resonates with you, and I want to see if this is actually resonating. So how would you model this in what you're doing? And you can feel free to type that down below. So again, if you have this symptom, so I'm going to give you some more examples so you can see, how to do it. If you have crushing back pain, or so you could say something like, if you've never traded stocks but would like to learn how, I can show you exactly a step-by-step method to trade winning stocks in your spare time from home, all without needless risk, right? And then you would start the letter, or so this is a good way to begin a letter. Dear friend, if you would like to learn how to live stream video, all without buying a new computer or even an expensive, podcasting equipment, I can show you how to do this, part-time, for less than $90. Here's how I'm doing it in Atlanta and how I think you can do it anywhere in the world. Okay, so you see how I've just opened up this loop where they're much more inclined to read the rest of the copy rather than, if I'd just like done some super hypey headline. I mean, this thing, you use headlines with this, but this is a great way to begin a social media post. This is a great way to begin an email. This is a great way to begin a conversation if you would like to, or if you would like to stop, right? And so I think that makes sense, and I think that is well positioned to get you higher conversions more often. And if you would like to take the next step and you would like to write better emails more often, better social media posts, I do have a course over at chilesemail.com. You can go there. The letter will explain how it all works and what you get. And it's only $7. If you don't like it, I will give you all your money back. And no questions asked. It's like $7 isn't going to make the break the bank for me. But it is well positioned to help you. If you're at a higher level and are already making sales with your emails and already making sales with social media, and you're already making sales with your products and services, but you would like to make much higher sales more often, then we can set up a time to talk about that. And you would like me to come in and help you with that. And like what words and phrases convert people to buy and how to ramp up your sales that might be lagging. I invite you to go to chilescall.com